What's up, guys? Jack back here with Niners Hot Takes. Uh, Going over free agency day one. Absolutely bonkers day for a bunch of teams around the league. Gonna get into that. Um, Niners, man, made some big moves today. Um, Schefter's just been on his grind all day long, and he will probably be until free agency is over. I mean, that guy's going to get no sleep. But yeah, let's get into it. Be sure to like and subscribe. And all right, let's see what we got here. So, first off, bet everyone's wanting to know my thoughts on Chris Evans to the Niners. 3 years, $60.4 million. Oh my gosh, we've done it, folks. We did it. We got a wide receiver one. Haven't gotten one in a long time. Man, it feels so great to just have a threat now, a threat at the wide receiver position. I mean, you look at our teams that went to the Super Bowl. We had Ayuk, we had Debo, and I mean, dude, those were. I didn't know who was wide receiver one or wide receiver two. They just played so like drastically different than other wide receiver ones in the league that it was hard to tell which one was an actual wide receiver one. Debo played more like your physical wide receiver twos in the league, and Brandon Ayuk honestly just played like your go-to average wide receiver. And man, Chris Evans, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. 20.4 million for 60.4 million, excuse me, for 3 years. That averages out to about 20.133 repeated million per year. And I mean, in this day and age, in this economy of free agents and wide receivers, for a wide receiver one, this is some pocket change. If you can't tell, I'm fired up about it. I'm really excited to see what he brings to the offense. I think he's going to stretch the field like no one else can. He's done it his whole career. And I mean, just in this offense, he fits so perfectly. He's going to be that deep ball threat, that guy that wins the 50-50 ball. He's going to make that an 80-20 ball. I mean, he's just a stud. I mean, 11 1K receiving yard seasons in a row. He had about 400 receiving yards last year, missed 9 weeks due to injury. But, I mean, that guy, he's a beast, bro. 6'5". He's just the guy Brock Purdy wants, man. Very similar to Juwan in the sense that they're both big physical threats that win the 50-50 ball. And he's going to bring a, for sure, veteran presence to this team. He's going to train our wide receivers better than our coaches, and I honestly believe that. We have a terrible training staff. Our doctors can't really do much, unfortunately. So I think he's going to bring some much-needed veteran knowledge into the locker room. I mean, he's been playing since 2014. By the start of the season, he's going to be 33 years old. There's some concerns, especially with his injury proneness. Just came out with a hamstring injury last season. And I mean, you look at that substation. That substation is just preying on his downfall. So hopefully, last season was just a once in a millennia thing. Players just getting injured left and right. 25 players out by week 3. We just gotta hope if he's healthy, and we're paying him $20 million a year to be our wide receiver one. There's nothing but upside. Bleacher Report gave him a C+ grading. But you're looking at that like, yeah, man, what the hell? But the Christian McCaffrey trade for us was a C-, and look how that turned out. Really, look how that turned out. The Christian McCaffrey just turned out to be an absolute stud for us. He was a finalist for three awards last year. MVP, first off, He's been in the finalist on our team twice. Offensive Player of the Year. Again, he already won that 2 years ago. Well, I guess 3 years ago now. And Comeback Player of the Year, which he won. He's the first player in NFL history to be nominated for 3. Yeah. And Bleacher Report gave him a C minus. They were saying he's too old. He's washed. He won't be productive in that offense. Look what he did. And Bleacher Report saying this is better than that. Oh my gosh, Bleacher Report, thank you. Thank you. I would love if Mike Evans could come out and be an absolute stud for us and be just like Christian McCaffrey was. Oh my gosh, are you serious? A C-plus grade for a 32-year-old wide receiver? Yeah, I'll take that all day long for $20 million. Yeah. And then this also brings up some questions about our draft now. We were looking at Casey Concepcion. He had a great combine. And I mean, we were getting worried that he wouldn't fall to us. And I still have doubts about him falling to us. I believe tons of Niners fans do. A lot of teams are looking for wide receivers to not just be their wide receiver 2 or 3, but to add some depth to their lineup. Bills would be a big buyer in this. In that they signed DJ Moore. Yeah, he's great. Don't have a problem with him. Don't need a wide receiver now, right? Niners signed Mike Evans. Do we need a wide receiver? Probably yes. We are still dealing with a injury-prone Ricky Pearsall, a Jacob Cowing that has barely played. We lost Kendrick Bourne. That's another big part. All best of luck to that guy in Arizona. We'll see him twice this year, once at home, once away. Wish nothing but the best for him and his family. Great guy, great man of faith. Love him to death. So now that he's off the team, we still got Ricky, Jacob Cowing, Demarcus Robinson. He still hasn't tested free agency. We might have Juwan. I doubt it. I bet he's a great wide receiver. After the shenanigans that happened earlier today, it was Trey Hendrickson was one of the bigger guys left on the board, and right after him was Juwan. I agree. Juwan's a 6'4", 6'5" threat, similar to Mike Evans, physical guy, can go up and win that 50-50 ball. And I honestly think he could fit into a lot of teams. For example, you got to look at, the Cardinals just took one of our guys. They don't need any more. Oh, man, just look at the Bills. Bills need a bigger wide receiver, someone to fill that oomph they need. Look at the Browns. Look at the Commanders. Commanders are testing Debo in free agency. Would love to get him back. Gonna talk about that a little later on the former Niners that are testing free agency right now or have been cut from their teams. And I just think Mike Evans is just going to turn this wide receiver room into some absolute studs. Whether the guys we have now, such as Ricky, or guys we draft, man. I'd love to get KC. Wouldn't hate that. If he doesn't fall to us, let's go and draft let's go draft the defensive player, offensive lineman. Something along those lines. But oh my gosh, I would love to get Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana. That guy is gonna go places very similar to Debo. That he's more of a physical wide receiver, runs through people. Not the best and fastest catcher. But once he gets the ball, he's not gonna be stopped, man. He doesn't go down easily. What else, man? I'm just stoked. Give it up for Mike. I'm so stoked he's on our team. I'm pumped that we're not paying him as much as Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce's deal was 4 years, 116 million, averaging out to about 27 million a year, 28 million a year. I'm not that mad about it. I'd rather have Mike Evans in year 12 now than pay $28 million for a guy that I really don't think deserves $28 million a year. He's good. Don't get me wrong. Alec Pierce is a great fantasy player, but really, like, who's heard of him? If you said the name Alec Pierce 2 years ago, no one's saying anything. If you said the name Jamar Chase 2 years ago, people are going bonkers. I'm just so stoked for this, man. Love the decision we made. Not a big fan of Alec Pierce. Don't feel like he'd fit into our scheme very well. Very similar to Ricky, that they both get separation pretty easily. Just didn't need another guy. We need different wide receivers, man, and that's why I love the Mike Evans signing. Oh, man, I'm fired up. Let's do this, Mike. Let's do this. Next, we're going to talk about the Niners that are testing free agency right now or have been cut. First one I'd love to get a reunion with is Debo. Again, veteran wide receiver. Loved them. When we lost them, I wasn't disheartened. I wasn't that mad because we had Ayuk, but we all know what happened with Ayuk. He decided to play GTA in the parking lot. And I mean, I'd love to get Debo back, man. If we don't draft Omar Cooper Jr., love to get another physical wide receiver like Debo. Put him in some spots where he could just jam up the cornerback if it gets put on him. And he's a faster than a linebacker guy. And if you line up a linebacker on him, it's over. Linebacker's not going to be able to catch up. And Debo's just going to go have his fun. Another guy that got released, Dre Greenlaw, man. Dre Greenlaw, loved him. Injured in our Super Bowl, running on the field, unbelievable. Just a great guy. Best friends with Fred Warner. And I mean, I really think having one of your best friends on the team is a big encouragement to play harder and play better and know someone's got your back, you know? Yeah, I'd love to get those two back, get them rolling, and see what happens, right? Free agency's a wild ride. It's a roller coaster. So we'll see what the Niners do. Really not expecting any more big moves unless we get rid of Trent Williams. Would hate to see him go. Contract negotiations, man. They ain't for everybody, but love to see where this goes. Yeah, and that's going to take us to the end of our video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down there. And have a great rest of your day.